Upali Dharmadasa handed in his nominations today to contest once again for the post of chairman of Sri Lanka cricket elections. However, objections were filed against nominations handed in by Upali Dharmadasa and Parliamentarian Tilanga Sumitipala. Secretary to the Ministry of Sports, Anurajai Wickrama, said that a 3-member committee has been appointed to look into Tilanga Sumitipala's nomination. However, it is not reported whether a committee has been appointed to look into Upali Dharmadasa's nomination.
The accepting of nominations for the Sri Lanka cricket elections under the new regulations governing sport bodies came to a close today. Although the nomination of the current chairman of the Sri Lanka cricket, Upali Dharmadasa, was handed in today, Dharmadasa was not present at the occasion. When Sports First made inquiries, Dharmadasa said that Nuski Mohammed had handed in his nomination for the post of treasurer from his group. He added that Asanga Senivratna and K. Madhivanan handed in their nominations for the post of vice president, while Hiranta Pereira handed in his nomination for the post of assistant secretary from his group. Dharmadasa further said that Nishant Ranatunga handed in his nomination for the post of secretary from his group. However, after handing in his nomination this morning, Nishant Ranatunga emphasized that he does not belong to any group. He added that Asanga Senivratna and Hiranta Pereira are also contesting independently. Meanwhile, chairman of the Badurilya Sports Club, Sumit Pereira, handed in his nomination today for the post of chairman. The Kalutara Urban Sports Club filed an objection challenging his nomination. Manager of the Colombo Cricket Club, Nishanta De Silva, handed in his nomination today for the post of secretary to SLC. Nishanta De Silva said that he handed in his nomination challenging Nishant Ranatunga, who is also contesting for the post of secretary.
Before taking a look at more sports news, we now cross over to live visuals from the Vatican, where the Pope is getting ready to fly off to Castle Gandolfo. The visuals that you are witnessing now are live, coming in from the Vatican, where Pope Benedict XVI is climbing on board a helicopter to depart for Castle Gandolfo. Well, news first, of course, will bring you constant updates from the Vatican, as well as news on the conclave, which is scheduled to be held next month. On to the more sports news now. Kumar Sangakkara, who recovered from a recent injury, has been included in a squad named for a 3-day practice match against Bangladesh. A communique issued by Sri Lanka Cricket said that the injured Akila Dhananjaya is replaced by Ramit Rambukwella. Angelo Pereira leads the 16-member squad named for the encounter, scheduled to take place on the 3rd of March at the Uyang Matta grounds in Mathura.
Another prominent big match encounter is the Battle of the Maroons, played between Nalanda College and Nalanda College Colombo. Today on our segment Big Match Fever, we take a look at the Nalanda College team.
Lahira Jayakodi leads the Nalandians for the 84th Battle of the Maroons. Jayakodi has scored 392 runs, inclusive of 2 half-centuries in 10 matches. He has a top score of 97 runs.
They
have a good team this time, but I believe that Nalanda has a better team. We have observed them and we have identified their weak points. We plan to pressurize them and dismiss them for a low score and win the big match.
The
Nalanda College cricket team consists of 7 batsmen, 2 spinners and 5 pace bowlers.
weapons
Their weapon is the playing style, coaching and strategies. We are ready to face the challenges. We think we can win this year. The Nalandians have won the Battle of the Maroons 6 times and have lost 11 times. Their last victory came 60 years ago in 1953. The Battle of the Maroons will take place on the 2nd and the 3rd of March at the SSC.
Moving away from sports news, the Dillanarol brothers, famed for their prowess in the music industry, will stage their 4th year anniversary concert on Sunday, the 3rd of March. News First Aaron Rajaratnam caught up with the duo for an interview ahead of the show.
The Dillanarol brothers, Rohan and Ishan, have made their mark in the local music industry since they started out in 2009. They began their joint career following a well-received appearance together at a concert and have never looked back since.
So Ishan and Rohan, you all have had many shows here in Sri Lanka and also abroad, and you all have mesmerized many audiences. So can you all tell us how all this started 4 years ago?
Well, 4 years back, Rohan was singing around the world. He was flying all over the place. So I caught him down one day and I said, look, we need to sing together. And our first opportunity was at the Platters concert. When the Platters were here in Sri Lanka, we did an opening act. And after which there were so many people who came to us and said, look, you all need to start singing together.
So it's been 4 years now since you two are singing together. So can you all tell us a little bit about your journey?
I think the journey has been very good in terms of audiences that we performed to, in terms of self-satisfaction, and the success of the two of us is not purely because of what we sing. The success of us is because it's a production.
So what would be some of your hallmark events that you would like to mention, something that is more memorable to you?
Well, I think here it is the show that we did an opening act for Olivia Newton-John. That was amazing, and she's a wonderful person and she really loved our music, so that was great. And then of course we were flown over to New Orleans to sing for 4,500 people with other stars like Aaron Neville and Branford Marsalis.
Take the rim from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall.
Rohan and Ishan Dillanarol will take stage once again with some new repertoire and several classics for their 4th anniversary concert. The concert will be held on Sunday, the 3rd of March at 7 p.m. MTV Sports and SFM are the media sponsors for the event.
Well, all of us here at MTV MBC wish the Dillanarol brothers many more years of singing success. With that, we wrap up today's news bulletin. I'm Krishna Panditharatna.
And I'm Ravi Shugal Bandara. Good night.
Hotline 0114 896 896 www